Great, thank you.
How are you? David, how are
Me is Sammy. Sammy Lee is we both are the co-chair for the event today. What I like to do is first of all, on behalf of the campaign team and the fundraising committee, I want to thank everybody to come out. You're out here to support Alex. We got a great candidate here for the Markham riding, and if you've been with the campaign, I'm sure you can see how Alex progressed as a candidate and eventually will be our MPP for Markham. So what we'd like to do is since I've been with the team a little bit longer and know most of the people here, I just want to thank the fundraising committee who put this thing together and come out and drag all you guys out. Obviously, our co-chair, Sammy Lee, and the campaign committee include, let me see if I can pick up the name, Mayor Bill Bell, Mayor Don Cousins, Eric Tappigan, Raymond Tam, Stephen Yu. I'd like to have Sammy do some of the dignitaries that is with us today, and then he will go on with the proceeding and
Alex is going to win! Alright? Yes, because we have so many dignitaries here to support Alex. Here we have Julia Monroe, MPP of North York North. Can you be recognized? You must be here, I know. And Ted Chudley, MPP for Holton. Yes. And Mary Hartman will come in a minute. Dave Tabuchi, former MPP of Markham. And of course we have Frank Lee, MPP of Oak Ridges, and former Mayor Don Cousins of Markham, and Bill Bell, former Mayor of Richmond Hill. And we have Councillor David Yuan, and we have so many people here. We are going to make it. So I would like to introduce and ask Mr. former Mayor Don Cousins to come up and say a few words about Alex. Thank you.
Thank you, Sammy, and ladies and gentlemen, I've known our candidate, Alex Yuan, for many, many years. And through that knowledge, I've found him to be one who genuinely cares about people. I want an MPP who cares. He's also a man who knows how to work. He's worked hard to make his own business successful, and that's the kind of MPP we want. A person who cares and a person who works. I know him as a family man, one who has a great dedication and love for his wife and for his kids. We want someone that's going to care for the children and the well-being of our whole community. That's Alex Yuan. We are so fortunate to have Alex as our candidate. I'm seeing his signs move across our community. In my community, there are 10 Alex Yuan signs and none of the other guys. So, I'm glad we're here. I'm glad to support Alex. And I just hope every one of us, from tonight on, will do everything we can till Election Day to see that he goes to represent us at Queen's Park with John Tory. So, Alex, we couldn't have a better candidate. And I just hope that you continue the way you are. You're convinced, you're persuaded, you're convincing, and may you persuade lots of others to come on deck to support us too. We're with you all the way. Thank you very much. Now, do I introduce him now and have him come forward? Let's get the big guy here and give him a real round of applause.
Thank you, everybody. It's absolutely incredible. I see so many good friends and new family members from all the PC caucus members and many MPP and Mayor Cousin, Mayor Bill Bell, and I'm so speechless. Every day for the last few weeks, every morning when I come to the campaign office, I'm drained, I'm tired, because it's always another long day the day after. But the moment when I walk in, when I see my campaign manager, holding brows, and I see my another drill sergeant, Mike Gonzalez, they literally charge me. And when every Saturday, literally for the last 3 weekends, we have something going on. Last Saturday we have hot potato, and this coming Saturday we have lasagna. So a lot of folks, John Tory, he's an amazing man, and I remember one time he came out to canvass for me. He just went door to door canvass by himself. I said, have to, slow down, John. I said, John, wait for me. It's exciting. This campaign is absolutely for the Markham residents. Winning this election is not easy. As far as I know, there's a neck and neck elections. Everybody put their heart and soul to make this work, and it's a lot of pressure on me and a lot of pressure to tell me that I have to win this. Not because Alex wants to win this, because this is for the Markham residents. Markham has been ignored for the last number of months, and also Markham has been ignored for the last 3 years under the McKinsey government. Thus, many interest groups has actually approached me, and many interest groups ask me, what do I feel, where do I stand? I never have so many women ask me, what do I think about sex? They mean same sex. But it's quite exciting. A lot of people ask me about, environmental issues, ask me about different professionals, like just 2 days ago. There's traditional Chinese medicines, and I'm actually excited to actually meet them, understand the needs, and subsequently, when I do win this elections, become the MPP for Markham, I want to be the voice in Markham. When I speak with John Tory, mid-November, and I asked John, which we all know John is a community-minded person and a very successful business person. We know he will be the next premier. I asked John, I would very much be honored to represent Markham residents. For one thing, I need to give the elastic. I want to give the options to voice Markham concern for any strange reasons. Markham might have some deviation against the party line. I want to be able to do that for them, because otherwise Markham residents might as well vote a dead cow. And I don't want to be a parrot. And that's exactly McKinsey government making all the NPP be a parrot. And this is what stands different for Ontario PC and for the Markham residents. I want to thank everybody. I want to thank everybody who is here, and also for the last almost 2 months now, who worked with me diligently and worked so hard, day to day, for canvassing for me, day to day to do whatever they need to do to help me to make these elections happen. I'm literally honored and humble to represent Markham. As far as I'm concerned, when we do win, and we'll win as a team, if we, for God forbid reason, we lose, we'll lose as a team. And I don't think we'll go in the later route. Don Cousin has been my mentor. He has been giving me hints and tips, what Markham resident thinks, how to speak, especially how to speak. I feel like I'm learning at ESL how to speak English. And more, I have trouble how to speak Chinese. For those who actually listen to me on the Chinese radio or TV debate and so forth, and my God, I really know how to speak Chinese properly. I'm excited. I'm very excited. It's not too many days left. The election day is February the 8th. And I hope the Markham resident is listening to our campaign. Instead of listening to the Liberal smear campaign, I feel that is very underhanded. And I'm excited to win this for the Ontario PC, for Ontarians, and also especially for the Markham residents. Thank you. Frankly, he has been working every weekend to help to canvass. And Frank, I want to thank you. And you are amazing, man. Thank you.
Thank you, Alex. Alex Yuan, MPP. That has a great ring to it, and that's why we're all here, because we're looking forward to Alex, I and my colleagues in the legislature, Alex taking his seat in the legislature with us, and it's going to send an incredibly strong message to the people of Ontario. I've known Alex for some time, and one of the reasons that I'm out there working with Alex as often as I am, apart from the fact that the leader told me to, is because I'm a strong believer in Alex. Because I know of his background, I know of his leadership in our community. I know that he's someone who we can trust to do what he said he's going to do. He's a man of integrity. He's someone who is respected throughout the community. And he is someone who is going to raise to the heights that we all want politicians to be thought of. A man who will do what he said he's going to do, a man who represents honesty and integrity. That's who we have in Alex Yuan. You know, Markham had representation like that under David Tabushi. It's interesting, folks, today I was in conversation with the Director of Education for York Region, Bill Hogarth. And I was talking to him about special education and the fact that our party wants to do what is the right thing to do for children with autism. And I said to Bill, I want to get your input in terms of what our policy for autistic children should look like. And here is what Bill Hogarth said to me. He said, the best thing that has ever happened in this region for autistic children is our Children's Treatment Center. We would not have had that had it not been for David Tabushi. And so, that, my friends, was a $20 million investment in the children of York Region. It was groundbreaking in Ontario, and it was a conservative government that had the compassion and the vision to do what needs to be done for the weakest in our society and the most vulnerable. And those are the kinds of values that we need to bring back to the province of Ontario under Premier John Tory and under MPP Alex Yuan. And that's our vision. And folks, we've got 8 days left, actually 7. Tomorrow is February 1st. And time has passed very quickly. I've enjoyed going door to door in this riding, and let me tell you what I've experienced, and I know many of you have as well. Every time I went out, I saw more and more enthusiasm for someone by the name of Alex Yuan. And it was much easier as the weeks went by to get a response, positive response to, can we count on your support for Alex, and will you take a lawn sign? And that's to the credit of Alex Yuan and John Tory, who have spent a great deal of time talking about the issues that matter to people in this community. And what we will do on October the 4th, we will add to the victory that Alex Yuan gives us now. We need the momentum that this by-election is going to give us so that on October the 4th, we can in fact bring responsible government to all of Ontario. It is going to start here in Markham on February 8th. Folks, people don't mind paying taxes. What they want is their tax dollars to be treated with respect. And they want their tax dollars to be invested in a responsible way. And that's what Alex Yuan is going to do to ensure that the people of Markham, when they pay their taxes, are going to know that they have responsible and responsive representation from their MPP at Queen's Park. That's why we need to elect Alex Yuan. We, together, are going to make that happen. But we can't do it without you. Alex has worked hard. He's going to work hard for the next 7 days. His campaign team has worked very hard. Pauline, you've done a great job. And I'm afraid to pick up my phone because it's going to be Pauline inviting me yet to another event that she's planned. It's outstanding when we see the number of people. The worst thing is going to the campaign office on Saturday, there's no place to park because everybody is there working for Alex. But folks, we've got 7 days of campaigning left. I want to share this with you. In 1988, a premier of Ontario by the name of Ernie Eves won his election by how many votes? 6. By 6 votes. Does it matter whether you call your friend? Does it matter whether you talk to your neighbor? Does it matter whether you go out and knock on that one extra door? You bet. Tony Clement, who is the Minister of Health for the country, won his election by how many votes in the past federal election? 25 votes. Keep trying, guys, you'll get it right. 25 votes. The difference will be in this room as to whether or not we're successful. And I will just say this to you. It is worth it for the people of Markham. It's worth it to send a signal to the people of Ontario for all of us to give that extra effort over the next 7 days to get out and do what we need to do to get Alex Yuan elected, because it is only the beginning to ensuring a majority government with John Tory as the Premier October the 1st. Thank you for your support. We appreciate everything that you're doing. Thank you. Now let's come on up here. Anyone who wants to take a picture with the next MPP for Markham, you come on up here. And we're going to charge only $150 for your picture. Well, maybe we should take bids. What do you think?
We need more money.
Folks, thank you for your financial support tonight. It takes that to win elections. More importantly, it takes your enthusiasm, your dedication, and your commitment to Alex Yuan.
Well, look, before we do that, let's just get a good pose with Alex and the MPPs that are here, and Bill Bell. So come we form up, get you here, and Alex, Bill Bell, and the MPPs. Would you join in?
Oh my God.
Is this a cabinet shuffle?
Okay. Yeah, that's right. How's the camping right now?
The campaign is exciting. I got a lot of good support, and John Tory, Frank Lees, and all the MPP are actually here to help me. I'm learning from the best. And this campaign is getting extreme momentum. I believe we should be winning.